In this mass edition of Science Learning Academy, we shall be solving UTME question involving simplification. The question says, given that cos z equal to L, where z is an acute angle, find an expression for cot z minus cosec z all over sec z plus tan z. Before we start solving this question, we have to know that we are given condition. The condition says z is an acute angle, and the denominator and numerator, they are trigonometric function. Therefore, it will be nice for us to know the types of the angle and some of the trig ratios. For the types of angle, when an angle is equal to 90 degrees, we call it a right angle, 90 degrees. But if an angle is less than 90 degrees, then we call it acute angle, less than 90 degrees. When the angle is greater than 90 degrees, call it obtuse angle, greater than 90 degrees, obtuse angle. If an angle is greater than 180 degrees, we call it reflection angle. But when an angle is equal to 180, then we call it equal to 180 degrees. We call it straight angle. So, and the last one is angle at a point, which is 360 degrees. Please note that the angle given to us in the question is an acute angle. It is not a right angle. And since it's not a right angle, we cannot use Soccer-Tuah rule solving this question. For the trig ratio, we have that cosec theta is equal to 1 over sin theta, and sec theta is equal to 1 over cos theta. Tan theta is same thing as sin theta over cos theta, and cot theta is equal to 1 over tan theta. We will make use of these trigonometric ratios to solve our question. The first part of our numerator is cot z, and we already know that cot z is same thing as 1 over tan z. But remember, tan z is same thing as sin z over cos z. This means that cot z is same thing as 1 over sin z over cos z, and is equal to 1 divided by sin z over cos z. Inverting this part, we have that cot z all over sin z. So 1 multiplied by cos z will give me cos z, and 1 multiplied by sin z will give me sin z. This implies that cot z is same thing as cos z over sine z. The second part of our numerator is cosec z. Cosec z is same thing as 1 over sine z. This means that our numerator, which is cot z minus cosec z, is equal to cot z is same thing as this cos z all over sine z minus cosec z is 1 over sine z. So this is same thing as, taking the LCM, we have sine z divided by sine z will give me 1, multiplied by cos z will give me cos z minus sine z divided by sine z is 1. 1 by 1 will give me 1. But remember, from the question, we have that cos z is equal to L. Then I have that L minus 1 all over sine z. This is our numerator. For our denominator, we have that sec z is same thing as 1 over cos z, and tan z is same thing as sine z all over cos z. This implies that sec z plus tan z is equal to 1 over cos z plus sine z over cos z. And this, remember, our cos z is L, as 1 over L plus sine z over L. This is equal to L. The LCM is L. L divided by L will give me 1. 1 by 1 is 1 plus L divided by L will give me 1. 1 multiplied by sine z will give me sine z. This is our denominator. So far, we can now conclude that our question, which is cot z plus minus cosec z all over sec z plus tan z is equal to L minus 1 over sine z all over 1 plus sine z over L. Simplifying this, we have that this is equal to 1 L minus 1 all over sine z divided by 1 plus sine z all over L, which is L minus 1 over sine z multiplied by, using the inversion rule, now that L all over 1 plus sine z. This is equal to L into L minus 1 all over sine z by 1 will give me sine z and sine z multiplied by sine z will give me sine square z. Remember the trigonometric function which says that cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. This implies that sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta, right? And sine theta will now be equal to the square root of 1 minus cos square theta. Using sine square theta to be this and sine theta to be this, we can say that sine square z is the same thing as 1 minus cos square z, which is 1 minus L square, which is 1 minus L square, and sine z is equal to square root of 1 minus cos square z. This is same thing as square root of 1 minus L square. Substituting sine z and sine square z into this our expression, we have that our numerator is L into L minus 1 and our denominator is sine z, and sine z is this expression, so we have 1 minus L squared plus sine square z. Sine square z is this expression, which is 1 minus L squared. We can rearrange the denominator to have 1 plus square root of 1 minus L squared minus L squared. So this is our final answer. Going back to our option, we can see that option E is our final answer. Thank you for watching our video. You can follow our social media pages at Science E-Learning Academy. You can as well email us via our email science-elearningacademy@gmail.com, Science E-Learning Academy in one word @gmail.com. Thank you.